Hi, I'm Maddie Kraft and I do makeup for The Wedding Singer. I put makeup for Boy George, Billy Idol, Mr. T, and Cyndi Lauper. So Boy George has a very pale face, so we used a lot of white powder, which was definitely Dean's favorite part of the look. And we did a lot of eye makeup, so bright colors. His eyebrows were darkened. Yeah, we had to look up pictures. Like, I looked up so many pictures of Boy George. I mean, I could probably tell you what he looks like from the time he was 5 to now, because we've had to see so many pictures, like on Google Images. It's kind of weird if you look through the history on my phone. I mean, you're really gonna judge me just because of all the pictures of Boy George. So for the girls, just the party girls, we have the blue eyeliner, pink eyeshadow, bright pink lips, and a lot of blush, because I guess in the 80s they wore blue eyeshadow and like really bright blush. So most of the girls can apply their own makeup, but we need to just make sure that it's good before they can go on. Oh, Mr. T. Okay. So Jacob Honshot has to get his base. He goes about 3 shades darker on his base, and then we put a dark powder on just to try and like darken and kind of gruff him up a little bit, sort of. And he gets a beard, and we put everything, like his blush, his lips, everything just goes darker because it's Mr. T. We did look up pictures. We printed off a bunch of pictures of him. So we would know what to do, but definitely not as much as Boy George did. Billy Idol, we had to do a lot of contours for his face too, because he has such high cheekbones, a lot of highlights. His face is a lot paler, so we had to put a lot more of the white powder on also. His hair, also, it was another thing. It has to be a lot lighter, so we had to put white on it and then spike it. So Cyndi Lauper is like Boy George with a lot of eye makeup, blues, yellows, just wacky colors, like eyes like that come 3 inches off your eyes is how far all the colors go. So we have to make Brighton Hummer a bum for the bar scene, and that involves like putting dirt on his face, giving him a little scruffy beard, and that is one of my favorite characters to do, just because I get to like basically throw powder at Brighton, spike his hair up, and he looks terrible, like, but I mean in a good way, because he's supposed to look bad. He's like a bum.
I'm Nick Miller, and I'm the stage manager for the LHS production of The Wedding Singer. We've got a lot of stuff to move, so let's take a tour. We have this fly for the Ridgefield Galleria, which can also be hidden by a black curtain, which is on and off stage. Right here, I have my copy of the script to see verbal cues and everything else that I need to do for the show. Also other stage notes for responsibilities of each crew and cast member that are moving certain things. We have 3 tables with 4 chairs each, come on and off during Ridgefield Galleria and other important scenes like the bar. We have 1 arbor on this side and another on the other side of the stage. Same with 3 tables, 4 chairs each. And on stage left, we have a clothing rack, a bench, a bar, a bathroom, and a black table, which also need to be moved. So that's pretty much it. We also have these mannequins, if I haven't mentioned that earlier. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff to be moved, and it's a challenge, but we get it done.
Hi, my name is Clayton Walker. I'm the sound director for The Wedding Singer. For this show, we have 32 actors and 26 mics, so we're switching for intermission to catch every solo in the show. We hung some overhead mics to emphasize the backups and the kind of the low harmonies and the big numbers. And then we added a sub to round out the sound, add some bass, and then we hooked up some speakers in the back of the auditorium to add a new effect to the show and some of the effects that we run to increase the sound effects. This is the soundboard. We have all our mics on here, and then we run monitors to the back of the auditorium, to the dressing rooms, and to the pit. so everyone can know what's going on. Don't freak out about it. That's that. I'm also the line director for the Wedding Singer. For the Wedding Singer, we hung a disco ball to add to the 80s feel. We purchased 6 more movers to add some back effects and some more colors to some of the big numbers. We are using 5 Galatian Platinum 5Rs to spot the stage and fill in whenever the stationary lights can't. And then we're using a hazer to put a light mist in the air so we can see the beams of light, which adds a whole nother addition to the effect, and you can see the beams much better that way. So that's the line for the Wedding Singer.